Hi everyone, my name is Quentin and welcome to my 2022 Norseman video. Before we jump into the race, I wanted to give you a few insights on which material I use for the race. The first choice I made is to ride a time trial bike, which is a trek speed concept. Indeed, despite the Norseman elevation, I do think that using a time trial bike was a good choice. The obvious choice would have been to ride a regular road bike, but because the hill's gradient is not that steep on Norseman, it's basically long on steady hills, I do think that using a TT bike was not that much of a disadvantage. But because there is a lot of flat on slight downhill, using a TT bike is actually where you can get a lot of time versus a road bike. I will not lose that much time on a TT bike in an uphill versus road bikes, but I will save so much time on the flat on downhill versus road bikes. The second choice I made is to use this disc wheel. So this adds 600 grams on your bike, but give you a massive advantage on the flat on the downhill versus a regular wheel. The second key choice I made is to use this specific pair of shoes. So this one is the Nike Alpha Fly, but my main point is that I choose to use a racing shoes. Because the 25K are so flat in Norseman, there is really a benefit of using a carbon plate shoe. As well, considering the cutoff of the black t-shirt is at 32K, you really need to push on the first half of the marathon, so there is really a benefit of using this type of shoe. I obviously changed my shoe when I entered the mountain because I could have broke my 2 ankles with this type of shoe. Well, this is it. This is the day. I'm waking up at 2 in the morning. I remember taking a big breakfast, banana, some bread, and then we are ready to go with my whole family. The bike and everything has been put in the car the day before, and we have like 30 minutes of drive to Edgewood. It feels really cold, 4 degrees. Do a bit of faffing with the bike. The brakes were not really aligned, so we took us like 10 minutes to set up the bike, and then we go into the direction of the transition where they kind of check that you have the right kit. The weather is really bad, like it's raining, and you kind of starting stressing about how the day is gonna be. Then put my wetsuit, make sure that all the kit is ready, make sure that my support team is okay. I've been thinking about this moment for a month, and I thought I would be a bit more stressed. I'm actually quite. I don't think about what's gonna happen too much. I found Barry, which is part of my triathlon club, and we sit on the floor and start chatting on kind of what's gonna be our race strategy. It's a very nice chat, and to be honest, we don't. I think the boat was 20 minutes, and I don't feel those 20 minutes at all. I jumped from the boat, and to be honest with you, the feeling of the cold water going onto the wetsuit was absolutely horrific. After a few seconds, the race starts, and I put my head in the water, start doing my stroke, make sure that my technique is alright. And to be honest, the first few minutes I'm feeling absolutely fine. Maybe I'm not putting a lot of effort to go quick, but I just want to make sure I find the right tempo. I can't remember exactly, but after 6-8 minutes, my whole body starts cramping from my back to my calves, and I need to stop the front crawl. I absolutely cannot swim anymore, so I'm starting breaststroke. This is a bit better. I do that for 30 seconds, start front crawl again, and the cramp are just coming again and again and again. I remember at this moment of the race, I still don't panic. I decided to stop on just to relax, just to get my thoughts together. I turn around and I can see how many people are behind me. Not many. Um, I kind of knew it. I want to stop because there is no point of keep doing what I'm doing. I want to start to basically start a new race, at least mentally. I've done 2K and I got another 2K to do. To be honest with you, I cried for a few seconds, but I do think it was a great thing because this allowed me to put everything behind me and to be able to start something new. From this very moment, a new race starts for me, at least mentally. I'm just gonna drag myself to T1. I just want to reach T1 and then from there a new race will start. I finished the swim in 1 hour 36, so approximately 25 to 30 minutes more than what I should have done. But to be honest, it's an Ironman. 25 minutes, it's actually not that much. And despite what just happened on the swim, I'm now thinking about it. I'm quite proud of what I managed to do because in few seconds I just switch off everything which happened during the swim, and I'm actually so motivated to start the bike and just catch up as many people as I can. I don't have any negative thoughts. I'm just thinking positively. I'm just gonna do a great bike. I know this is gonna happen. I've been training for that. I'm a good rider. I love those conditions. I'm just gonna push it as much as I can. And very quickly, I start catching up people. And the more people I'm catching up, the better I feel because I know that I'm doing something good here. I can see my power meter as well. I'm putting some very good power here. I just want to make sure that I'm not burning myself on burning too much energy. Because looking at the condition on how much energy has been burning in the swim plus how much energy I'm currently burning on the bike, I know that nutrition will be a key factor in my performance today. On that specific point, I just want to thank my team so much. They've been amazing at passing me food at the exact time that I needed to pass me the drink as well. If I can give any advice to anyone doing Norseman in the future, I do recommend to kind of really plan everything in advance with your support teams. This is something key and this is something which will save you minutes on the race. I'm just feeling so well on the bike. The kilometers are going so quickly and the leg seems to be doing better and better. I'm not dropping any power and I just keep pushing more and more in the hills, and the more I'm pushing, the more I'm passing people, and the more I'm passing people, the more I'm pushing. So everything is doing so well. The kilometers are going so quickly that I don't really realize where I am in the race, and when I'm looking at my GPS, I'm like 120 kilometers, so it's only 60 left. Just before the end of the support zone, I make sure that I get all the nutrition I need and the hydration, so I can make sure that for the last 30k I can absorb all the nutrition that I need to be ready for the marathon. I'm just feeling so good, and I can't believe that what just happened at the beginning of the race during the swim. And I'm thinking this now, but at the time I was not thinking at all of what happened. I totally managed to switch off everything which happened, and I'm just enjoying the race. The last 30k of the race are just downhill, so I got 30k to relax. this section is just so fast, and it's so fast that I'm actually arriving exactly at the same time as my support car. And as you can see on the video, you can see Matt running to make sure that he will arrive before me at T2. Even if I know that I've done a great bike, I still don't have any idea of where I am in the race. So I am actually asking my dad, I am in top 160. And my dad start laughing. He's like, of course you are in the top 160. You are in the top 40 now. Just go get the top 30. And I do have the legs to go get the top 30. The first 5 kilometers are doing amazingly well. My support team stopped every 1.5 kilometer. So of course this is great for nutrition and hydration, but as well it allows me to kind of make some split in my head that every 1.5 kilometer I will have support. So by doing this is really helping my mind. Kilometer 25, this is where the race starts, because the first 25 were flat, but from kilometer 25 we are basically climbing 1800 meters over 17 kilometers. So we start climbing with Matt Zombie Hill. We do alternate between running and walking. And I'm still so amazed on how much support we receive while climbing the mountain. Only few more 100 meters to finish this incredible day that we all had. I went through all emotion during this race, and I think this is what makes this whole experience amazing. I just want to thank again my whole family and my support team, because I think without them, first I won't be able to do what I've done, but as well in terms of memories, I think this whole experience has just been incredibly amazing to do this all together. So thank you so much.